we're back. Girl, we're back. And the plants are back in the house. It's finally gotten cold enough where we had to move those plants off the dang porch. It was so sad. And they look a little so sad. Oh, it is time, my favorite time of year, where I can focus on my houseplants and my houseplants only because the garden is finally done. I miss you, garden. Today's plan is to go through each and every last plant I own. One, so we know how many plants we have. And two, to get them all back into pristine shape for next spring. Right? They should be happily, your plants should be happily hibernating. You can see how long it's been since I've made one of these videos. We're actually gonna, let's just start from the top. Let's start from the top to the bottom. So, yeah, he is that bad. Okay, I wanted to just bring you a little closer. Because what's happening? What's happening, bro? I brought him inside and he just started declining immediately. Like, I think all of these are dead. I don't think there's not one leaf. This has like the least amount of yellow. But I don't think there's one leaf in here that isn't damaged. So what do you do? What do you do in this state? What do you do when your plant is in this state of just decline? Do we chop it all off? Okay. So the state is dire. Like, it is in a death state. And I think what's gonna need to happen to this plant is we're just gonna have to chop it. Like, all the leaves off, new growth style. Because I can't even give this to anyone. In this state, no. So let's just do it together. You know, right? Like this bundle here, completely sad. So we are just going to, I don't even know where to chop this. Right here. Why is it red inside? I wasn't ready for that. Red inside bleeding. Oh, no. Oh, no, I wasn't ready to be bleeding. Okay, red come off. Oh my God, the red tips are killing me. Okay, that's what I'm going to do. Like a little lemonade, and I'm cutting plants to nuts. Oh no, buddy. Oh no, okay. Oh, so sorry. Oh. Look at these. Thank you, red. Oh. It was that serious, though. It was that serious. Okay, you good? That was pretty intense. That was an intense start to this. So let's continue. Plant two. Second plant is an anthurium. And she looks like she's doing amazing. She's doing great. Like, she has a little browning here. She even got a little baby leaf coming in at the back here. She's doing great. You're doing great. You don't have a flower. Looks like something dried up in there that was trying to grow. But for the most part, she looks great. She's in good condition. We'll say good. I could even rotate you. So then, okay, so now next to her is cuttings of a snake plant. This baby just needs to be put in a pot. Like, this is a full-bred plant with babies. So I think somebody's getting this for Christmas. Now that I am the next generational plant person, everyone's like, oh, Indigo got it. No. So I'm about to start distributing out the plants that I've inherited, and this is one of them. So the snake plant's doing great. The snake, I don't know if I could call it a snake cutting anymore, but it is a snake plant cutting. And he's doing pretty great. Behind him, oh, You are not doing as good as I thought you were doing. What is going on? What is going on? Okay, 1, you need more soil. 2, you're dry as a bone. Okay. So we have this Dracaena here. From afar, not even from afar anymore. I'm about to say from afar, it looks like it's doing pretty great. It is not. I wouldn't say it's dire like the last plant, but I think he definitely, oh my God, you're a good one. All right. He's better now. He need a quick little cleanup, but he does need more soil and he does need to be fed. I feel like he's hungry and he's cricket. There you go. There you go. There you go. Okay. Moving and grooving, moving and grooving. Second row, we have just a few plants here actually. We have this big boy here. Everybody got watered like last week, so they shouldn't be too dry. No, but everybody needs some feedings. So, but there's this guy. He's beautiful and big. And let's see here. What I like to do, check the state of a plant, is seeing the newest growth. See how the newest growth is coming in. Pretty decent. I'm pretty sure this is a Philodendron Brazil. And people be like, no, it's just a heartleaf philodendron. No. Hold on, let me. Is this the one? No, I think that's the one. I think that's the. Yeah, that's technically. Okay, you're right. You're right. This is just a heartleaf philodendron. So, oh, okay. Hear me out. Hear me out. Hear me out. What I want to do is take this plant and then take this plant, which is another heartleaf philodendron, but I'm pretty sure this is the Brazil. Because it does have, my arms are full, but there is the ever so slightest variegation on a couple of those leaves here. You see that leaf right there? And this looks pretty good too. There's a little balding on the top, but you both look pretty damn good. We're doing a 2-for-1 right now because what I want to do is a 2-for-1 with these ones. I would love to just combine these two plants. Look at how full that would be. That would be so nice. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I am going to do that. And then I'll have like these dark, big leaves contrasting with like the brights and then the variegation. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do. I think I'm definitely going to combine these two together and then just make one big glorious plant. But they both look pretty good. This too is growing very nicely and thick, and it has some variegation. But the thing is, this variegation is very, very pale. So this might be a newer leaf. Here it is. It's not the newest leaf, but it's the second to the newest leaf. It's this beautiful little variegation on here. You can see. You're on the next level, but he had a little death, little bit of ish, but they're both great. They just need to be combined into one, which that's very exciting. Behind this is another Dracaena, which I feel like this is one that might not have got as watered as well as it needed to, because he's looking mighty rough right now. Okay, so looks like his oldest leaves are kind of drooping, yellowing a little bit. Everything needs to be fucking dusted. You know what I haven't been doing? I haven't been checking for pests. Oh! Okay, nothing, but there is spider web, so these might have spider mites on them, actually. I don't think that's gonna focus on the plant, per se, yeah. Is it focusing? I'm not good at this. But yeah, everything's dusty. But nothing has like big old creatures on it yet. So you're good. You just need to be fed too. Everybody needs like a top off. Everybody's soil has compacted throughout the summer. So everybody needs like a soil top off and to be fed and the leaves to be cleaned. Like that is the major thing here. But everybody's doing okay. But then, there's two things here. Okay. Here is another one of my inheritance from my dad. This is a golden pothos. Now there are other cuttings of this. This plant was rough when I first got it. And then I cut it back, and then I gave little babies to my nieces. And now I have this guy, and I have two cuttings. I have two of his children. What I'm gonna do is, I'm debating if I want to combine them all back in here because he's doing super healthy. There's a little yellow. There's a little yellowing. Everybody came back in from my humid ass porch to, I'm sorry, I'm yelling at you, into this dry house, and everyone can kind of feel it, but everyone looks good. I do want to just like combine him back into one plant now that I have some cuttings hanging around that I was gonna mail off, but I don't know if I am. Okay, I gotta put him here so then I can show you this thing of cuttings. So these are probably from him. But then I also have some Marble Queen cuttings in here. But then I also have, oh, that's it. Then I have a really sad one in here too, but all these roots, look at that. Look at those roots in there. Absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. Where is the Marble Queen then? Down there. Okay. She's over here. Okay. Ooh, y'all gonna make me bend a little bit. Bend and snap. Check them first. That one, fine. We already checked the Philodendron Brazil. Actually, he's kind of doing a little rough. He's not doing his best. He's doing a little rough. He's a little bald at the top. That's okay. That's okay. Because we're combining them. It doesn't matter. These two will fill in a plant real nice. He's doing great. Then we have my holiday cactus. Everybody is dusty. But he's doing good. I think. He's doing all right. I think. Hold on. Stop with the face. Focus on the plant. Let me get out of here. He's doing all right. It looked like he tried the flower and I fucked that up. So I just need to give him probably a better feeding and more space, maybe, when I'm about to take up more of his space. This is another cuttings jar because I just had to get the cuttings off the porch, and this one's not doing so great. This one's not doing as great as the last one. So we might have to cut our losses. There is this random ass Scindapsus in here. I don't know where I got that from, right? Like, I don't know where I got the Scindapsus, but he's in here and I love him. So I probably will keep the Scindapsus and that's about it. But I'll have to, is that moldy? Ew, ew. Oh my God, the Scindapsus is barely in there. Oh my God. Oh, hold on. Oh, my God. Okay, take him out. Oh, there we go. Okay, we have this guy. He's doing okay. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's bald, but he's doing it. He's such a fighter. He's such a fighter. What I need to do is cut it back, top it off, right? Like, because this is crazy. That is crazy. But he's doing okay. I just think he needs a little something. That's why I wanted to put him right in front of the... Can you fit through that way? No. Right in front of the window so he can get as much light as possible. Oh. Not if you're breaking it. Not if you're breaking it. It won't. Whoops, my bad, buddy. All right, so next on the docket is my Epiprenum. Hold on. Elbow. Which is bad. I'm not laughing at you. I'm laughing with you, baby. I promise. why is he growing like this? Oh, it's like, you're a viner. I get that, but god damn, but you are rough. It's actually quite healthy. I'm not laughing at you, baby. I'm laughing with you. I promise. Because no, why are you growing so stringy? Like, you're so stringy. Oh, we almost had a full, I'm all out of shot, my bad. We almost had a full half moon come in there. So that's funny, but you're doing great. And the fact that I knew I needed to do this when these plants were like super limp, and you just came right back. I just need to fill you in. So I swear there's some cuttings of him somewhere. Unless I really didn't do that when I thought I did. Okay, maybe I did. But my Epipremnum albo, I love this plant. This is a plant that I took from a little cutting. And now look at him. Beautiful and scraggly and beautiful. Should I pot it up? Like one? Should it be? I'm gonna have to figure something out. We have our beautiful marble queen here. She's another one who actually is doing quite well. She's actually pretty beautiful. All of these guys down here are doing pretty nice. Like, just, they don't look their best, but they don't feel their worst. You know what I mean? So you're actually looking quite nice, Marble. Yeah, and then I have some cuttings of her that I'll just fill in this back here, which she's filling in her back herself. She's like, I ain't waiting on you. She got this nice little crawl here going on. I love her. I love her, and she's doing great. And then behind her is a fucking... You can always tell the plants that I like. We all have plants that we don't give a fuck about. Like, we don't give a fuck about. And this is one of them. This is probably one of my main ones. But it always prevails. Like, it always prevails. So that's the hard part, is that it will prevail every time. She's gorgeous. She's gorgeous. But as you can see, like, it's been this size for years. If you've ever seen any of my old videos, you would know this is the same spider plant I've had since I've started this channel. And it is still this very same size. And everyone's like, oh, spider plants are so easy to grow. No. It's growing. I'm proud of her. I'm proud of her for growing. One day, I would hope that I would give her the energy and like the attention and energy that she deserves. But it won't be now. So. Okay. Now that we're done with the shelf, there was 15. I wrote down 14 because I didn't count the last little cuttings vase, but there was 15 plants on that alone. So, but we're moving on. We have now just the table. This is our kitchen table plants. We have this gorgeous, it's heavy. I'm not picking that back up. This gorgeous bamboo plant that we got from the fair. And there was 3 of them. We have 1 upstairs and 2 here. He's actually not doing great. I have to come show you. As I would hope him to be doing. Just because, oh my God, let me hold him. His leaves. Actually, that's not going to focus on that, is that? No, I can't get it to focus. But his leaves are actually really spotty right now, which makes me think it might have like spider mites or something. But it's growing and it's growing well, but I think it might have like spider mites or something. I'm not certain. It is just dusty, crusty though also. So it could be that. In it, if you see the bottom of it, we have a couple cuttings. We have our strawberry plant cuttings that we took from the garden. That's just literally rooting to this plant. So that's a spring indigo's problem. We also have some snake plant cuttings in here. We have a shark fin snake plant. And then we have this I don't even know what it's called. It's this super cool one that was spiraling when we were at the place, and they were like, yeah, here, take this little cut. And so we took this little cutting of it, and now we're here. So I do need to pot those up. All the cuttings, even the strawberry leaf should go somewhere properly. But everybody's living their best life. Then we have this guy here, who I absolutely love. And he's huge. This needs to be repotted yesterday. Like first I think we had this one. Then this guy came in. So there's two. And then this little guy came in. So now we have three. And then these two little guys came in. And now we have 4 and 5. And now we have another little guy who, ow, I got my lip. Ow. So there's that. But it's doing great. Like, they're doing a wonderful. They're probably going to always stay here. Lastly, we have one last one here. I call this my mother-in-law snake plant. I inherited this from my mother-in-law. And she told me that this plant is older than my husband. So you think I'm gonna let this die? Like, no. The thing is, like, I think it's more like the mother plant was probably that old. I wouldn't think this particular snake plant is over 40 years old, but hey, I do have a baby of this plant that I plan on giving to our son. This guy was doing pretty rough until it wasn't, until we put it in this cute little pot. And he's like, oh, I feel so cute in this pot. And he's just been thriving ever since. And I love this plant. And it is my prized possession out of all of my plants. Probably the golden pothos from my dad, the golden pothos from my mother-in-law, and then this one here. So, and these all are thriving. Like, he's 2 times bigger than he was before. I'm waiting for him to give me another baby so I can take it out, but we're gonna rapid fire some of these loose ones that I haven't found a spot for yet. So we have another shark fin snake plant. This is the little guy. This was my plan B from this guy, because he was a big old dude that I ended up rotting out. And so I ended up cutting the tip off, and then that's why I love snake plants, because this is the tip of the mother plant, and I was like, I have to keep it. And this is the baby, and he just kind of lives in here. I want to put it in a bigger pot, because I feel like, especially shark fin snake plants need bigger pots to feel comfortable enough to become those big ass ones. So he's been in here since I took him out, and he hasn't grown. So he has to go somewhere else. But he's doing good. He's alive and thriving. We have our little stack here of guys here. I don't know my beef with spider plants. I don't know why I have this never-ending beef with spider plants, but I do. Because this is another spider plant. I don't care who I get it from, because this is from my mother-in-law. And guess what? This spider plant is not safe. No spider plant is safe in my care. You are, though, I promise. So this guy is looking like this. He's rough, he's tough, and he needs some help. I just think he was dry. Here, we're gonna just fix him now. We're just gonna fix him now. I'm not even gonna play these games with him. I'm sorry, buddy. So we're just gonna take these browning leaves off. Like so. We'll leave that one. I have a bag of dead leaves now. And then look at him. He looks so much better. So if I would have showed you this plant like this, you would have been like, oh my God, it looks so good. Me too. I would have been like, this plant is thriving. But, or is this a Dracaena? This isn't a spider plant. This is a Dracaena. No, it's a spider. That's a, what are you? Cause when you, I don't know. Moving on, we're gonna move on to, what is this, my Cebu Blue? My Cebu Blue plant that is a cutting. This is another one that I used to have a big plant of, and now, sorry, my lighting sucks. Now this is all we got. This is what we got for him, and this is all we got. We gotta try better. We gotta just do better by him. I feel like, yeah, if we did better by this plant, it would do better by us. Okay. This is what this whole plant vibe is. This whole little pot of plants here. This is the do right by me and I do right by you plants, because that's also how I feel about this asparagus fern. Oops, sorry. I feel this asparagus fern is the same way, where it's like, it would do so right by me if I did right by it, but I don't. Oh, ugh. I was really hoping not to make a big ass mess. Lastly is my string of bananas, who has a bunch of fucking weave on it. A bunch of fucking synthetic weave hair all over her. For one, she's fabulous like that, but let's take that off. Yeah. Let's take it. I love a good synthetic. So I love a good synthetic. So wrap you back around. There's another one that if I did right by him, he would do right by me, but I just don't. So I feel bad. But yeah, so the string of bananas, you're doing good. They're all doing good. They just need me to do better. They don't need to do better. I need to do better by them, and I won't because I'm a terrible person. I just want to let the record show that I will not be pulling down that big ass goddamn Brazil philodendron up there. It's okay. It's doing fine. It's doing just fine. We don't see any browning from here. Hold on. We don't see any real browning. No, we don't see any browning. And it's growing. That's all I need. We have here our sad carnivorous pitcher plant, whose roots just keep dying, and I have to just keep putting it back in water. I swear, every time I put this plant out of water, the roots die. It like just wants to stay in water, and I think I found the perfect little pot, and it's not looking so hot. I'm trying to show you. One day I'll get my focusing right. Okay. We got a couple big boys on top of the fridge. I gotta show you the big boys on the fridge first before we leave the kitchen. So we have this. There is a plant in there. It is a random ass aloe. Ugh, I hate that plant. Oh yeah, you need to be watered. When your aloe plant dries out, has a dry leaf, you are not taking care of it. This is an aloe plant that I got from my dad, and yeah, I'm not a huge fan of aloe plants. He's doing amazing though, so I keep him around, even though I really need to do something. It like needs a new pot. I think I even put it in this pot, so I don't even think it needs a new pot. Oh, it has a baby. He has a baby. Can you see the baby? Move. Let me show your baby. You see his baby? He has a baby. He has a baby. He has a baby. You got a baby. You are dry. Ooh, ooh, look at her. I don't know exactly what kind of Monstera it is. Just know it's one of the cool ones. No, I'm pretty sure it's a splash. And this motherfucker was $40. This baby was $40. You're lucky I didn't take more. You're lucky I didn't take more of them. Now, I think it's this leaf. I think it's this leaf. This leaf god came out in my care. And she is currently pregnant. That's what I like to call it. I don't know what to do. I leave her in this particular spot so my cats can't get to her. I love her. I love it. I love this plant, and I am better than you because I have it. No, I'm kidding. Okay. And I'm trying to take care of her as best as possible. I do need to like strap this up so it stands up a little better, but I'm gonna wait till the new leaf comes out, and I'm just gonna take care of her. She's gorgeous. She's obviously my new favorite plant for obvious reasons, because look at this variegation. Yeah. And you know, I'm gonna tell y'all right now, because it might be a while till this video comes out, but I heard on the grapevine that they have Monstera mints at Target right now for $70, and it took everything in me to be like, no, we're protesting. Like, you only get one plant purchase from me, Target, and it was my best one yet. Oh! Okay, we gotta keep going. We gotta keep going. We're not done. I still have plants. I still have a lot of plants. Listen, I know the lighting kind of sucks, but there ain't nothing I can do. There's a big ass Dracaena that is actually spoiled, because I can see by his dry tips that he's dry, and he's not liking the water I've been giving him, because he needs purified, distilled ass water. So, and I've been giving him tap and hard water as St. Paul. So I'm definitely gonna have to give him some better water. But he's doing okay. I had to put him down. He's heavy. He's heavy. But we do still have some plants over here, so I don't have to move you. We do have this really fucking random, are you dry? As a bone. Then we have this beautiful ivy succulent. Like, it has like succulent properties to it. It's super cool. But yeah, it's that guy. And then we have our bear paws that I love. And he is also one of those ones that is dry and needs just a little. Okay, you're not super dry. You can always tell a succulent's dry by the womp 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 of their things, the womp 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 of their spaces. But he's dried up a few times, it looks like, and he is definitely using his water reservoir to survive in his leaves, so that's not good. And it could do better. It could be better. I could do better, right? The real problem is that I should do better by my plants. That's what I'm learning today. So he just needs some water. This is the we need water corner. They are thirsty. They're thirsty. Can I pull you out? There we go. Okay, we have this succulent that has turned into a vining succulent, which it wasn't before. But that's how you know it's not getting a lot of sun. But it's growing beautiful. Like, look at him. So I'm actually quite proud of him. He just goes right here. And then we have a couple little guys. Okay, so bear with me. I fight for this guy. I have a tiny dancer. I got the tiniest of dancers. Hold on, I gotta show them to you proper. I got the tiniest of dancers. Look how small he Look how small he is. I love him. I love this little man so much. And you know what? And this is, I will say, the Tiny Dancers is the reason why that I didn't feel bad about cutting that elephant ear to the nub. Because this little guy here keeps, I only get like 1 or 2 little leaves off of him, and he dies every time. And he just keeps coming back. And I swear that he is like the cousin of my elephant ear. And hey, this is my other epipremnum that I've had for a long time. Are you dry? No, you're not. Good. You got this nice little leaf that came in for me. Look at him. Stop. Look at that. It's beautiful. Gorgeous. Gorgeous little leaf there, right? And we love that. And he has a new one. He has a new leaf coming in too. He has a new leaf coming in too. So that little guy's brother, and he's, this is another plant that if you've been following, if you watch any of my old videos, this is another plant that just keeps being this size when it could actually get really big. One day I'll give my plants the energy, you know, like my energy that they deserve. Like not just little bits here and there, not just for videos. Like I'm going to give them the true attention that they deserve. Like this guy here. So this is my mother Tiny Dancer. And you would think he would be much bigger too, right? But he's a little guy. He's been roughed up. Apparently, we had some foster kittens that were staying with us for a little while, and they were beating him up. So he has one beat up one, they have that one, and then the other leaves are doing pretty good. And then he just actually has a new little lady baby. So this baby, and he's another one that I have had this Tiny Dancer go down to the nub, no leaves, and he comes back every time. So believe in your plants. Believe in your plants when you don't think so. But also, like, I don't know the species. I don't think every species of plant can do that, but those ones can, and I love them, and they're doing great. So here, oh, we just got like little piles of plants all over this house. So I'm gonna slide this other pile over here so I can show you this. And this guy, I feel like you are dry. You're drying, but this is another vine. As you can see, absolutely gorgeous. Look at that variegation. Absolutely gorgeous. Another one that just needs loving. Like you can just tell how neglectful I've been all summer long. That's probably a fucking root. No, I think I dropped him and it just cracked his fucking pot. And I'm like, this is another plant that I got. Oh, you are dry, aren't you? No, you're not, but you just need better loving. That's the goal of this season, is just to love my plants better because they deserve it. I bought this little like money coin plant, and this is so thick and but as you can see, this plant seems like a plant that's very slow growing, and it has yet to grow even a little bit for me. But I also have not given it anything. This is still this is still the pot it came in, right? So, and I got this in the spring. So I'm trying to see if I can pull out the roots. Very dainty little roots, and he's gonna be staying in this pot because they're nowhere to be seen. So speaking of, okay, we're on a succulent kick because this is another succulent. Is doing great. This succulent is doing great. I love this succulent. This succulent is doing amazing. Look how good he looks. All that new growth inside. And can we pull him out? Ooh, he has a little root ball. Actually, you're gonna need to be topped off with a little soil because you are not in there. Okay, so remember when I was mentioning the mother-in-law snake plant? This is his baby. And he has babies. So this is why I think, like, when she says that, like, oh, the plant's been alive as old as my son, I think just the babies. But maybe, I don't know. This guy is busting with babies. Actually, he has 1 and then 2 babies, and then wha-bam, 3 babies. And then it is interesting, which I guess now that I think about it, it makes sense. Each leaf has a baby because I just put some leaf cuttings in there. Those are all different plants. So now they all have different babies. So I could separate this into 3 different plants. Tempting, but okay. Those are my big plants. I think all we have is our big plants left. No, I'm lying. Okay. Excuse the lighting, but I hope you don't mind because I gotta show you my big plants now. This is my money plant. I love this plant. The Vietnamese restaurant has this huge one. And I was like, girl. And she's like, yes, you have to get one. Yes. And I was like, yes. So I did. And I have a cute little story. Hold on. I had a cute little story about this plant. And I have a Syngonium that I bought together at like a big box plant store. Probably Menards, honestly. And the Syngonium covered in mealies, covered in them. This was last winter, around this time last year. And I was pissed. I was like, bro, these are 2 plants that I really wanted. No wonder. And this was on clearance. This was a clearance plant. So, I just do my thing and I put a bunch of neem oil on them. I was like, neem them up. And then the mealies were still there. So I was like, you know what? Neem them up and then put them outside for the day because it's cold enough where the mealy should die, but the plant shouldn't. Well, needless to say that it was cold enough where the leaves froze. So, so then I got this plant as just this stick, like it was right here. And I had to chop all the leaves off. I just chopped it all off. I was so depressed. I was so sad. I was like, I'm sorry, money plant. Like I failed you like immediately. Only for like the spring. Like, so I just had like these sticks sitting like my big plant now. And I was just sad until the spring, and then it was like, whoa, bam! And then they both came back with such a vigor. I can't wait to show you the Syngonium. I love this plant so much. And I can show you my favorite leaf, since we're here. It's this one. It's this particular leaf, but it's this particular star that I love the most. I love this plant, and I'm obsessed with it. So it's doing amazing. It needs nothing. It just needs probably some water and a good feeding because you're pretty dry. But I don't water it a lot, of course, because it has a thick water reservoir. I don't water it a lot, and it just does good for me, and I do good for it. And I love you so much. I love you so. Skipping this. I'm skipping the Birds of Paradise because it's heavy. I'll get it in a minute. This is another snake plant. This snake plant got beat up from the kittens too. Just this little baby though. So I should probably just like cut this off. So everybody was kind of like uniform standing up. I love this one. This is the same snake plant. This is from the same snake plant that the cuttings in the kitchen are from. Big ass snake plant. And then the mother plant is upstairs. I'll show you that one later. But I got this one and I loved the streamline of it. And this beautiful thyme vintage little jar. I love this plant. And then I had kittens come in this house, and then he fucking bent it back. But every time I look at it, I think of the kittens. Another inheritance plant. I've had it since last July, and I swear it looks exactly the same. I swear it looks, even I have cut or pulled a couple of his leaves back. Oops, I didn't mean to do that one, but a couple of his leaves back here and there. But this baby has looked about the exact same ever since I've gotten it. This was another dad inheritance, and it just is here. Like it is, it's just here. I feel like it needs a little more stability. And like a trim. Like I just need to trim off all the ugly, but come on. Other than that, it's doing great, so I'm not mad at him. And it's, you guessed it, another snake plant. Oh, this is a big boy. This is another big boy. And this was a little guy that, this is the very first plant that Mr. bought me. My husband bought me this plant. So I'm never gonna get rid of it ever, no matter how many snake plants I get and how much I'm sick of snake plants. I will never get rid of this snake plant because my husband got it for me for my very first plant that he bought me, and I love it because it's doing so good. It is so dusty. It's so dusty. Let's see if I can show you the dust and the crust. We don't have good lighting here. Just trust me when I say that. It's real dusty, crusty, rusty, dusty, crusty, dusty, musty. But you're not musty, but you're real rusty, dusty. And that's about it. That's all you need is a good cleaning. But other than that, this plant has been doing fabulous for me ever since. And I think it's because it was given to me with love. I love you. This is my Birds of Paradise. She does look that rough. She was outside for a couple days. She didn't like that. She got through a couple storms outside, some summer storms this year she got through. It's just not my best work here, this plant. Like, it's just not looking the best. I am just gonna let it rest. Like, I don't feel like doing a lot to it. Oh, it had these little like disease going on it this summer. It was a lot. This Birds of Paradise went through a lot, but it also gave me this big, fabulous, beautiful leaf. So I'm really at a conundrum of what, like, I'm going to keep her, of course, but I don't know where her state is at this very moment, because you did just give me this big ass leaf, and we're just gonna let it rock. I think it's dry. It just needs like a good heavy feeding. I feel like it needs like a ton of fertilizer. So yeah, there's that. There's her. We're almost done. We're almost done. Are you still having fun? We're almost done. You know what I mean? So these are some babies from my golden pothos in the kitchen. These are two babies. We have one more baby. Their roots aren't really there yet, but they're looking great. I put them here and they're like, hell yeah. They seem very happy in this little space. You would think I would put more plants on this shelf here. I might have to put more plants on the shelf because I don't have anywhere else to put them. I don't have anywhere else to put them. Then we have these two little guys here. We have him that looks so cute and so precious. And he's doing so good. Let me get out of the shot. He's doing so good. Can we focus? Just trust me when I say he's doing so good, okay? Just trust me when I say it. Then we got a snake plant. So here's the last two that I can pick up is this. Now here's the thing. Is this a succulent or is it a snake plant? Or is it a succulent. Is it a succulent snake plant? Are snake plants technically succulents? Because they are low water. They are low water and low light. Succulents should kind of usually need a lot of light. But anyway, this is the big star. Ooh, Mr. Big Star. Ooh, let me put you down. Oh my gosh. So if you're a planty person, you must know there's this beautiful black girl. She has locks. And I remember she's like, you can take care of this plant. Like, if I can do it, you can do it. And she just, to her Syngonium, chopped it back. And it came back so healthy. And I was like, that's when I wanted one. That's when I wanted this to go. I was like, oh, adaptability, survivability, fast growth pattern. Yeah, give me one. So I bought one. And I love her. And she's doing amazing. And one day I want to buy more. Because I'm pretty sure this is still in its original pot that it came in too. So I'll probably put him in a new pot. But he's doing great. Like impressively great. Obsessively great. Like look at this leaf. Look at this leaf. Look at the size of that leaf. Don't pay attention to me. Pay attention to the leaf. Forgive me for starting to sputter out. I'm running on a handful of blueberries. And I want a breakfast burrito. Anyway, okay. Our last downstairs plant, which this is my favorite. I say the golden pothos is my favorite plant that I inherited. This is it. This is my favorite one, especially from my pops. This is my favorite one because, hello, I have a tree in my house. Like, I have a tree in my house. I have a tree in my house. That's a flex on its own. Do you got mealies? No, that's just like dust. Okay, that's just dust and fluff, child. Dust and fluff. But I love it. I love this plant. And this is the last plant downstairs. We actually have 3 more plants upstairs to show you, and that's it. And then we're good, and we're done, and I can have fucking cereal. Yay! The house is really dark, and I don't have a ring light at all, so I'm sorry. Anyway, let me show you what I brought you up here to show you. And it's my big what? My big snake plant. My big snake. Have I been saying spider plants all day when I'm in snake? My big snake plant. This is my big boy. This is the big boy. Let me put a hand underneath him. Okay, fit it all in the screen. Okay. Well, that needs to go. So he's gonna need a trim, but he's good. He's so good. He's so good. Okay. Let me put you back. Okay. We're in the room with the best lighting, the bathroom, that has the last bamboo plant in here. Big as hell. Oh my God, it's still going. Big as hell. Can I show him? Big. In this little ass pot. And tiny pot. So he needs a big pot. He needs a bigger pot. He needs bigger britches. Yeah. That's about it with him. He's just a little tired of being in his tiny little pot. Ooh, you see him. He's huge. I can't take it down. So this is my mother-in-law golden pothos plant. It's in pretty rough shape right now. I'll give you that. I give it that. It's in pretty bad shape. So it needs like a really proper trimming, and then it also needs a proper trimming because yeah, it's that serious. Yeah, actually, boop, it goes all the way around. We're going all the way around because those 2 sides are long enough to connect if I wanted them to, but I have to cut one of these vines back. I think I have to cut this big vine back over here because he goes all the way around. The bathroom! I love this plant so much. This is like my big flex plant. Like when people come over, I'm like, oh yeah, go use the bathroom. And if you've ever, I love when someone comes in my bathroom and it's the first time they come in, I just hear, oh, every time. I'm just like, yeah, I know. And yeah, this plant's huge. It needs a, oh my God, is that a whole vine, Dad? Okay, we're done. We're done. We're done. We have so much work to do. My goal is truly, which I don't know if it's over ambitious to be like, I want all of my plants to be pristine by next spring. So, you know, like they're hibernating, but think of yourself if you were going to bed. Do you want to go to bed dirty and dusty and nasty? Or do you want to go to bed nice and clean, everything well fed, cleaned, in your proper clothes, all that? That's what I want for my plants. I want them to feel just healthy and happy again. And I didn't give them that this summer. So that's the goal of this winter, is to slowly but surely get them back into pristine condition. Not today though. Okay, it doesn't hit the same without the ice, but like plants, stay hydrated. Yeah. But yeah, we have a lot to do. And that's going to be the next videos. It's just us trying to get our plants up. I swear, by the time we take care of all of our houseplants, it'll be garden season again. So this is the cycle of my plant hobby, is that the houseplants go in disarray by the winter. So I have to focus on them. By the time I get them all back together, I'm back outside, and then the houseplants are taken care of enough where they can take care of themselves for the summer. Rinse, repeat. I want this year to be the year that I just give them a little more effort. Last year I gave them no effort. So this year I want to give them a lot. And then hopefully by this time next year, all of our plants are bigger, healthier, flowering. Oop, I can't make my hand do that. Flowering. And no one needs dire emergency cuts. No emergency cuts next year. So on that note, I'll see you next time. Don't forget to water your plants.